Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I would like to present our chapter 1 and start with the background of study. So in the background of study, corporate sponsorship is increasingly recognized as an important promotional tool because unlike conventional advertising, the message and medium are not fully controlled by the sponsor, making it more organic and experience-based. Sponsorship commonly revolve around events such as sports competitions, cultural activities, and university club of programs. In modern communication practice, more companies are participating in sponsorship initiatives and investing heavily in these activities, showing the strategic value that sponsorship holds. And however, despite this growth, research on the actual effectiveness of sponsorship remains limited, especially within university settings. For university club, sponsorship plays a major role in providing financial support resources that help enhance club performance and strengthen the student engagement. Then this gap in understanding form the basis of this study. Okay, next we move to the problem statement. For the problem statement, the main issue is that many university clubs face funding shortage due to the decreasing university budget. While corporate sponsorship can help, it is still unclear which type of sponsorship have the greatest impact on club performance. Some clubs succeed in securing sponsors, but many others fail due to poor communication, unclear expectations, and limited knowledge in managing the sponsorship. Furthermore, most existing studies focus on sports or large organizations rather than student-run clubs. Therefore, there is still a knowledge gap on how sponsorship actually affects student motivation, club operation, and program effectiveness. And next, clubs also usually lack structured guidelines to evaluate the sponsorship effectiveness, resulting in varied definition of what constitutes a successful sponsorship. So, this highlights the need for the present study. So, this is our research question, research objective. Research question first, what are the forms and levels of corporate sponsorship received by university club, and what is the relationship between the corporate sponsorship and the performance of university clubs? Our research objective is to identify which type of sponsorship contribute most to the club success and student engagement, and second, to examine the relationship between corporate sponsorship and the performance of university clubs. Okay, next, for the significance of the study. For this study, this significant focus on three main areas, which is first, it explains the relationship between sponsorship and club performance. Through this study, we can see whether financial support and partnerships actually help university club perform better or not. So second, the study identifies the most effective type of sponsorship. This includes financial, in-kind, expertise sharing, or event-based partnership, and how each one influence student participation and motivation. Finally, the study benefit multiple stakeholders such as universities, corporate sponsors, and students. And then it provides guidance on choosing the right sponsorship model, strengthen the collaboration, and improving club development. Overall, this study helped show how sponsorship can support stronger and more successful university club. Okay, right now for this study, there are several limitations that need to be acknowledged. First, the sample size is small and only selected university clubs were included, so the findings cannot be generalized to all clubs. Second, the data collected is self-reported, which means it depends on the honesty of the respondents and may include some bias. Third, different clubs receive different levels and part of the sponsorship and making it difficult to compare results in a standardized way. So the study also has a short time frame, so it cannot capture the long-term impact of the sponsorship. So lastly, external factors such as club management, quality, and the university environment were not controlled, which may also influence the club performance. So that's all.
This chapter emphasizes a review of literature in connection with the research topic, while also outlining the conjecture and groundwork of the topic to fathom the relationship between corporate sponsorship and university club performances. Next is definition of variables. University clubs is an essential part of each university which plays an important role to its participants. It is important in personal development, create networking opportunities, ensure stress relief and mental well-being, enhance resume and career prospects, and provide cultural and social exposure. Next is corporate sponsorship. It is a form of payment made by an organization to a non-profit to achieve its purposes and objectives, which may include the recognition of the organization's contribution to the programs or special events. Next is theoretical framework. The first one is resource dependency theory, which proposes that firms within a supply chain should embrace interdependence and collaborate to achieve greater long-term performance rather than chasing short-term gains that undermine other partners. Second one is signaling theory. Explains how the sender communicates credible information to the receiver in situations where there is information asymmetry. And the last one is institutional theory. It is a framework that explains how organization structures, behaviors, and practices are shaped by the rules, norms, and cultural beliefs of the broader institutional environment in which they operate. The first research objective is types of sponsorship that contribute the most to club success and student engagement. The first one is incentive-based sponsorship, which include both monetary and non-monetary benefits. The corporate partner typically provides the monetary contribution as direct financial capital, which is critical for meeting immediate operational demands, while non-monetary benefits usually manifest in the form of recognition, which enhances the club's perceived legitimacy and aids in member recruitment and various development opportunities. Next is in-kind-based sponsorship. University clubs often strategically pursue in-kind benefits as a vital component of corporate sponsorship, recognizing that the value extends far beyond cash contributions. These non-monetary rewards are highly diverse, providing essential support that clubs might otherwise struggle to afford. The second research objective is the relationship between corporate sponsorship and university club performances. The relationship between corporate sponsorship and university club performances is a direct and strategic exchange, forming a reciprocal cycle where resources drive success and success sustains resources. Corporate sponsors provide critical financial capital for operational stability and activity expansion.
Next, I will continue to the next chapter, which is chapter 3, research method. In this chapter, I'll provide the information that used to highlight the role of sponsorship in enhancing or hindering university club of performance. There are several outlines in this chapter, which are research methodology, research design, research strategy, unit of analysis, sample, population, and also ethical consideration. So, the first one is research method. This study used a quantitative method that aimed to measure student perception and outcome of corporate sponsorship. Moreover, the method allowed us to know about statistical analysis to identify trend and relationship. In addition, it relies on numerical data that ensuring objectivity and reducing bias. Furthermore, it enables comparison between club with different sponsorship level. Importantly, this method support general finding for a wider population. The second one is research design. To begin with, the study adopt a quantitative cross-sectional design. In this approach, data are collected once from respondent. At the same time, the design suitable to measurable about perception, opinion, and also experience. Next, the third one is research strategy. For the study, specifically, a survey strategy that researcher use is questionnaire. The questionnaire strategy that are distributed by club members at that university. Through all this, the researcher can gather data on sponsorship, recognition, perceived benefit, and also involvement. Overall, this strategy helps us to assess club performance and also student development. The fourth one is unit of analysis. In this research, The unit of analysis is individual of the club members. This is because each respondent reflects personal experience with sponsorship. Additionally, members directly involved in this club operation can provide us an accurate insight. Other than that, the researcher also need to choose the correct unit to prevent invalid conclusion. The fifth one is population. For the population, it consists of all university club members from selected institution. More specifically, they all come from academic, sports, cultural, and also social clubs. By including this group, the study captures diverse experience with sponsorship. Consequently, this helps us to identify common trends and also challenges across the club. Next is sample. Regarding the sample, it involved 200 of respondents. This includes club members, student leaders, and also academic advisors. Therefore, the sample represents a broader university club population. The last one is ethical consideration. From an ethical perspective, participant rights, privacy, and also well-being are prioritized. To ensure this, informed consent will be obtained and withdrawal is allowed anytime. Moreover, the study avoid causing harm, any pressure or stress. Equally important, anonymous is maintained to be encouraged people to honest response. According to the University of Pennsylvania, ethical standards ensure integrity and also protect participants at any time they contributed in our research paper.